Exercise 1 related to topic distance, displacement, speed, velocity and acceleration. As we already discussed these MCQs, but quickly I will go through. What is the average acceleration? So acceleration is the change in velocity from 2 seconds to 3 seconds. So the formula to calculate the acceleration is the change in the velocity, or I can write v minus u over divided by t. So 2 seconds the speed is 4.1, and 3 seconds the final speed is 5.7. So the difference in the speed 5.7 minus 4.1 divided by time interval. So from 1 to 3 seconds the time interval is 1, so it is equals to 1.6 meter per second square. So A will be the right answer for discussion. Then question 2, a student used to determine the average speed, the total distance over total time. So the distance traveled by the bubble from 25 point, so this is 25.5, 6 and 7. So this is 25.7 and here is 18.1, 2 and 3. So 18.3. So when we take a difference, the distance travel will be 7.4 centimeter. And the time it took 2 seconds. So we need a speed or average speed, that is the total distance divided by time. So distance is 7.4 divided by time is equals to 2. So 7.4 divided by 2. So 25.7 minus 18.3, which is divided by 2. So that's equal to 3.7. So B will be the right answer because this is 3.7 meter per second, not 3.2. 7.4 divided by 2 is 3.7. Then which distance time graph represent speed is decreasing? Basically for distance time graph, the slope is representing speed. So which one? The speed is decreasing. Here the speed is constant. When it's a straight line for distance time graph, here the speed is decreasing because the slope or the angle is representing the speed for a distance time graph. So when we check this angle, in the beginning it is steeper, but here the angle is decreasing, so slope is decreasing. So C will be the right answer for this. There is no question like this. Which exercise? I think I give you this exercise only. This was the exercise I gave as a weekly homework. An object moves at a constant speed, then begins to accelerate. Which graph for a distance time graph shows the motion? So first it is moving at a constant speed. This, so when we check because the constant speed should be a straight line. When we check option A, the object is first at rest and then this part it is constant speed. For B, first it is constant speed, then it is at rest. For C, it is constant speed first, and then this part it is accelerating. So we have to select a graph in which the object is first moving at a constant speed and then accelerating. That is why C is the right answer. What about D? D, as it is continuously increasing, it means this is accelerating. So this object continue to accelerate. So C is the right answer. Which is unit of acceleration? So unit of acceleration, it is meter per second square. So C is the right answer for this. Question 6. The graph shows how the distance traveled by the vehicle changes with time. So distance time graph from P to Q, because it is a straight line. So whenever it's a straight line, it means it is, for a distance time graph, it is a constant speed. When it is a horizontal line, means object is stopped at rest or zero speed, because when object stop, the speed is zero. And again, it's a straight line with a constant slope. So again, it is a constant speed. So which option is correct? From P to Q, it's a constant speed. Then Q to R, it is 0. And from R to S, again, it is constant. So A is the right answer. In question 7, a runners run 300 meters at an average speed of 3 meter per second. She runs another 300 meter at an average speed of 6 meter per second. What is her average speed for total distance? So average speed for total distance, it's total distance divided by total time. So the total distance which is covered by the athlete, that is equals to 600 meters. What about the total time? So first we'll find the time to run first 300 meter. So how much time it will take? We know time is equals to distance divided by speed. So to run first 300 meter with a speed of 3, so it will be 300 divided by 3, so it will take 100 seconds. So first 300 meter athlete run with complete in 100 seconds. What about the next 300 meters? So another 300 meter she run with an average speed of 6. So distance divided by speed will give us the time. So 300 meters she run with a speed of 6. So that is equals to 50 seconds. So total time to complete this journey, because first 300 meters she took 100 seconds, the remaining 300 meter she took 50 seconds. So total time to complete the journey, that is equals to 150 seconds. And 600 divided by 150, that's equal to 4 meter per second. That's why B is the right answer for this. Question 8. A runner runs 400 meter with an average speed of 4 meter per second. She runs 200 meter in 40 seconds. How long it will take to run remaining 200 meter? So there is a race, and that's the total distance covered by the runner, that's 400 meter, and with a speed of 4 meter per second. So what is the total time the runner will take to complete this race? So time is equals to distance divided by speed. So distance is 400 and the speed is 4. So total time to complete this race is 100 seconds. And the first 200 meters, the runner took 40 seconds. So for first 200 meter, the runner took 40 seconds. How much time the runner will take to complete the remaining 200 meter? Because the total time to complete the race is 100 seconds and first 200 meters in 40 seconds. So remaining is only 60 seconds. That is why A is the right answer for this. Question 9. A car travel along a route PQRST in 30 minutes. What is the average speed? So average speed is the total distance over total time. So total distance 10 plus 515 plus 1025 plus 530. So total distance is 30 kilometer. All the options are in kilometer per hour. So means we have to convert time into hour. So 30 minutes we have to convert into hour. So we'll divide by 60. So that is equals to 0.5 hour. So 30 divided by 0.5, that is equals to 60 kilometer per hour. So it will be D. A car travel 100 kilometers and take 2 hours to complete the journey. So 2 hours is the duration and 100 kilometers is the total distance. What is the average speed? So average speed is the total distance divided by total time. So total distance is 100 and total time is 2 hours. So 100 divided by 2, that's equal to 50 kilometers per hour. So these are the MCQs. Any question till now? Then I'll discuss the structure questions. The structure question 1. A bus travel at a constant speed. It stop for a short time and then travel with a higher constant speed. Using the axis, draw a graph. So we just have to sketch a graph. When object move with a constant speed, so we'll draw a straight line with a constant slope. Then it stopped. So when it stopped, the distance, there should be a horizontal line for a distance time graph, and it stopped for a short time. So short time means I should not extend this line. It should be a very small. And then it travel at a higher constant speed. So how I can show a higher constant speed? I will draw a straight line, but with a greater gradient or a slope. So this is a constant speed. This one, when object is at rest or stops or speed is 0. And this one is also a constant speed. But what is the difference between the two constant speeds? This is a lower constant speed, smaller value, and this is a higher constant speed. Is it clear? Question 1. How we complete the graph for distance time to show the motion of this object. Is it clear to everyone? Then question 2. Over a length of 100-meter section, the time recorded is 1.85 second. Calculate the skier average speed over the section. So average speed is equals to total distance divided by total time. So the average speed total distance, that is equals to 100, and total time is 1.85 second. So 100 divided by 1.85, that is equals to 54.0 or 5 or 54 meter per second. What is meant by the term deceleration? The term deceleration means decrease in speed or object slow down. So when the object slow down or there's a decrease in the speed, we call that as a deceleration. In question 4, the speed of a truck increases from rest to 12 meter per second in 30 seconds. Calculate the distance traveled by this truck during this time. So how to calculate the distance travel when the speed is changing? We know average speed is equals to distance divided by time. So we need distance. So distance will be, so if you want to calculate distance, so distance will be average speed multiplied by time. The average speed, what will be the average speed here? As you can see in the question, they mentioned the speed of the truck increases from rest to 12 meter per second. Like initially it is 0, then it become 12. So what is the average speed? Speed is not same. They did not say the truck was moving with 12 meter per second. They said that speed of the truck is changing from 0 to 12. So when the speed is changing, we use average speed. How I can take average of these two numbers? So in mathematics, you take an average, you add them and divide it by the total number. So that will give you the average speed. So average speed, when I take average of the two speeds, I have one of the speed is 12, another speed is 0. So when I take average of these two speed, the average of these two speed will come out as 6 meter per second. Why I did not substitute 12 directly? Because they did not mention that object or a truck was moving with 12 meter per second. They mentioned that object was initially at rest, and from rest it increases the speed to 12 meter per second. That's why when the speed is changing, we take the two values of the speed and calculate an average. So the average speed is 6 multiplied by the time, that is equals to 30. So 6 multiplied by 3, that is equals to 18. And then 0 is there. So the total distance travel will be 180 meters. Is it clear, this question? So whenever in a question there are two speeds given to you, so you have to calculate an average speed. Is it clear? So sometimes student, normally what is a common mistake student used to make? They write distance is speed multiplied by time, and they only see one of the speed. They say 12 multiplied by 30, so it will be 360 meter. But that is not the right answer. Why it is not the right answer? Because in the question the speed is changing from 0 to 12. If the same question was there that the speed of a truck, if they mention that the speed of the truck is 12 meter per second for 30 seconds, then I can directly use the formula distance is speed multiplied by time. I don't have to calculate an average because the speed is not changing. But if there's a change in speed, I have to substitute an average speed. In question 5, a boat is moving at a constant speed. On a figure, sketch a distance time graph for the boat. So whenever object is moving with a constant speed, it will be a straight line which is passing through origin. That shows that this boat is moving at a constant speed. So this was exercise related to distance, displacement, speed, velocity and acceleration. Any question related to the class? So I'll end the session, share this recording.